When you hear the word millionaire, what comes to mind? A mansion? A luxury car? Maybe a private jet? Most people imagine wealth looks obvious. But what if the millionaire next door looked completely ordinary? The truth is surprising. Many millionaires don't live in giant mansions. They live in ordinary homes, drive practical cars, and avoid showing off. In fact, you may pass one every day and never even notice. When most people imagine a millionaire, they picture luxury cars, designer clothes, giant mansions, and a lifestyle that screams success. But that image is usually wrong. The majority of real millionaires don't live like celebrities. In fact, most blend into everyday life. Research has repeatedly found that many millionaires live in ordinary neighborhoods, drive practical cars, and rarely attract attention. In fact, some of the wealthiest people in America live right next door, and you would never guess it by looking at them. One of the biggest secrets of quiet millionaires is that they spend far less than they earn. While others upgrade their lifestyle with every raise, they continue living comfortably below their means. To outsiders, it may look boring, but every dollar they don't spend becomes a worker that helps build future wealth. Most people think millionaires get rich because they earn huge salaries, but that's not what the data shows. Many quiet millionaires have ordinary jobs: teachers, engineers, accountants, small business owners. The difference isn't income. The difference is what they do with that income. While others upgrade their lifestyle, quiet millionaires upgrade their investments. Research on self-made millionaires found that many never earned extraordinary incomes. Instead, they consistently invested year after year. Small amounts became larger amounts. Larger amounts began compounding. Over decades, patience turned ordinary earners into wealthy investors. Another surprising habit of quiet millionaires is that they avoid lifestyle inflation. When their income increases, they don't immediately buy a bigger house or a luxury car. Instead, they invest the difference. Every raise becomes another opportunity to build wealth rather than increase expenses. Over time, this creates a powerful gap. One person earns more and spends more. The other earns more and invests more. 10 years later, their lifestyles may look similar, but their net worth is completely different. That's how quiet wealth is built. Quiet millionaires understand something most people never learn. Wealth is not what you see. Wealth is what you don't see. The fancy car in the driveway isn't wealth. The designer clothes aren't wealth. The real wealth is the portfolio quietly growing in the background. That's why many millionaires don't look rich. They don't spend their money trying to impress strangers. Instead, they quietly buy assets that generate more wealth. While others chase status, they chase ownership. Perhaps the biggest secret of quiet millionaires is patience. They don't expect to get rich overnight. They understand that wealth grows slowly at first and then suddenly accelerates. The first decade is often the hardest because the results seem invisible. While most people quit too early, quiet millionaires stay invested. They trust the process. Year after year, the compounding effect becomes stronger. Eventually, the wealth they built quietly begins producing results that seem impossible to others. Most people think millionaires have secret opportunities, but the truth is much simpler. They follow small habits consistently. They read, learn, invest, and make smart decisions every day. The habits seem insignificant today, but repeated for years, they create extraordinary results. Quiet millionaires don't rely on luck. They rely on consistency. Most people only see the surface, the cars, the watches, the lifestyle, but real wealth is usually hidden. The assets nobody sees are often worth far more than the possessions everyone notices. The secret life of quiet millionaires isn't glamorous. It's patience, discipline, consistency. They don't chase status. They build assets. And while the world watches luxury, they quietly build freedom. Quiet millionaires understand a simple truth. Every dollar spent on interest is a dollar that can never compound. While most people finance their lifestyle, millionaires finance their future. Interest can work against you or for you. Most people pay interest. Quiet millionaires earn it. That single difference changes everything over decades. Quiet millionaires don't rely on motivation. They rely on systems. Before they have a chance to spend their money, a portion is automatically invested. Wealth grows because the decision is already made. The secret isn't finding the perfect investment. The secret is consistency. Automatic investing turns wealth building from a decision into a habit. And habits create millionaires. Most people spend their lives trading time for money. Quiet millionaires think differently. Their goal isn't to buy more stuff. Their goal is to own assets that give them more freedom and more time. The richest person isn't always the one with the most money. It's the one who controls their time. Quiet millionaires use assets to create freedom, and freedom is the ultimate return on investment. Many people spend money trying to look rich. Quiet millionaires focus on becoming rich. One lifestyle attracts attention. The other builds wealth. Real wealth is often invisible. It's the investments, assets, and financial freedom hidden behind the scenes. Quiet millionaires understand that wealth isn't measured by what you spend. It's measured by what you own. Compounding starts small, so small that many people ignore it. But over time, every gain begins generating new gains. Eventually, growth starts accelerating faster than most people can imagine. The biggest mistake people make is waiting. Quiet millionaires understand that the first dollar invested is often the most powerful. Because time, not money, is the true fuel behind compounding. Quiet millionaires rarely rely on a single source of income. They build multiple streams over time. If one stream slows down, the others continue flowing. That's how financial security is created. One stream can dry up, but a river is hard to stop. Quiet millionaires slowly build multiple income sources until their assets generate more income than their job ever could. By now, the pattern should be clear. Quiet millionaires don't follow a secret shortcut. They follow a simple system. Spend less than you earn. Invest consistently. Avoid unnecessary debt. And let time do the heavy lifting. Most people chase more income. Quiet millionaires build a system. Once the system is running, every dollar, every investment, and every year works together to create financial freedom. The secret life of quiet millionaires isn't hidden at all. The principles are simple. Live below your means. Invest consistently. Avoid unnecessary debt. Build assets. And give compounding enough time to work. Most people spend years searching for shortcuts. Quiet millionaires build systems. The good news? You can start today. $1. One investment. One habit at a time. Because the future millionaire is built by the decisions you make right now.